You know, when I spoke about chickens last time, I thought that would be the only time that I will be making one of the videos where I am just speaking into the mic and saying random things. However, it seems people actually enjoyed that, so I will be doing it again. I am back. I am back with more lore, and I mentioned last time I wanted to talk about public transport. I'm not doing that just yet, but hold on a minute. I think yesterday I had I had a moment. All of us in life we have these like random moments where occasionally we will just have extreme like moments of laziness like come over us, and when that happens, you're like, okay, you have an option in front of you that's like, all right, I need to do this. Like, I don't know, my phone is dying, it's at 5%. I should probably grab a charger and bring it back to life. But instead of doing that, just let it die, or you get into this like really uncomfortable position trying to reach for the charger without standing up. Things like moments like those. That's what I mean by like extreme laziness. So imagine that, but instead of it being like, oh, I went to, oh, instead of doing laundry, I borrowed someone else's clothes, or like the charger. No, what I did was like, I was truly revolutionary levels of lazy. So it was yesterday. It was about like 10 a.m., 10 or 11 a.m. And I was thirsty. I had like just had breakfast like an hour ago, but I needed some hydration. But I wasn't just feeling like regular water. I wanted something more fancy. But we're out of Pepsi. The bottle was empty. There was no soda, anything, no juice, not even like apple. No, there was just absolutely nothing. So naturally, the only option is to just get more. And we actually have one of those like soda stream machines, where it's like you put like a water bottle in, it adds like CO2, and you just add like syrup. It takes like a minute at most to make your own soda. You can make your own Pepsi with a soda stream machine, and all I really had to do there was just grab the machine and use it. It would have taken 1 minute, but I just really was not feeling like grabbing this machine. I just didn't want to do it. I was feeling way too lazy to do that. Grab the machine and do what had to be done. So naturally, the most sensical course of action for me in that scenario was to leave the house. But why would I leave the house? You see, I wanted to just get my own soda. I didn't want to make it. I just wanted to go buy it, which would have taken obviously it would have taken significantly longer than just making it with soda stream. But I don't know. I wasn't feeling something a little more. I just wasn't feeling like grabbing the machine. So instead, what I did was, oh my god, I hate targeting on these starters so much. Oh my goodness. So what I did instead is I went to the mall to get this like fancy Japanese Fanta. It was like grape flavored Fanta. That is like entirely in Japanese, but they sell it at the mall for some reason. And that would be okay if the mall was like 5 minutes away, but the mall is a 40-minute walk from my house. 40-minute walk is not right next to it or anything. It's a pretty far little trek to get to the mall. But I went there anyway. So I went on this 40-minute walk. It was like, the weather was not nice. It wasn't raining anymore. It had like just stopped. But you could tell that it was just raining. It's not a nice weather whatsoever. I just completely glossed that over. So in this like really ugly weather, I just walked for 40 minutes getting to the mall so I could get my grape flavor Fanta. When I got there, I got it, and then I walked back. Now, obviously, we could shorten the trip and make it go from 40 minutes to like 10 minutes if I took the bus. But the thing about the bus, and this is where I get into the public transport lore, is that the bus costs like €2.80 to do like a one-way trip. And I have to buy a ticket again to come back. See, and that's like, it's not that bad because the public transport is very reliable here, for the most part, outside of like trains, which can be a little shitty sometimes. But no, it's a great system. But the only issue is that I have to pay for it. But normally, if you have like not even like a super fancy job, it's like a job that isn't like working for McDonald's, like a general job, like with a company will usually give you like a free like membership, not membership. I forgot what it's called right now. But it'll give you something, so you get to like have free public transport for an entire year, you know, as long as you're working. But unfortunately, I don't have one of those jobs. I don't have any job here. So my only option was to just, you know, walk, because I didn't want to buy the ticket. That's valuable money that one day I might need. So I just really did not want to spend that singular, like those €2.80. No, that's too much. So for me, the best option was just, okay, I'll get my, I'll just walk it. You know, it's good exercise too. I like to get a fair amount of exercise every single day, be it for like through a walk or just, you know, actual exercise like cardio. I like cardio. Cardio's pretty fun. Is this in my asthma, Hugo? What's going on? What the hell is going on in Hollow Zero? Yeah, I like doing like a bit of exercise every day, be it just like a regular cardio at home, or like, I don't know, actually just going out for a walk or something. Anything is good for you. And yesterday, my workout was going to buy Fanta. The 40-minute walk, there and back. It was pretty chill. I do enjoy going for walks, even if the weather's kind of shit. It lets me think about things. Yeah, that's it, really. So yeah, when I got back, I actually bought 2 Fantas, because, you know, one can isn't going to last very long. So I bought a second one just in case. And there you go, my problem of hydration was solved. I delayed my ability to drink anything by like an hour and a half. But in exchange, I got a great flavored Fanta and like an hour of workout. Because actually, like, I walk very fast. I walk at like a weird... I have this like weird method of walking. It looks completely normal, but what I actually do is, instead of like, you know, walking with my legs like a normal person does, what I actually do is I put a lot of the force required to walk into just like my feet, to where I'm kind of just like pushing against the ground really hard. And it's how I walk like really fast. So walking, at least with my bizarre method, is very it's very efficient for building leg muscle, because I'm treating a regular walk as if it was all stairs. It's actually surprisingly efficient. I got some crazy legs, but anyway, I'll tell you that. It's not really relevant information here. Yeah, I made it back home. I got my Fanta. I enjoyed it. It was nice. It tasted like it was supposed to. Thank God. Yeah, and then later in the afternoon, I just ended up making like soda stream Pepsi anyway, because I mean, it literally takes 1 minute. Why would I do like such an inconvenient method of going to get soda when I can just use the soda stream, which takes 1 minute? So I did that in the afternoon after I already went for the hour-long walk. So at the end of the day, the lesson is that being lazy is not a good thing, and I kind of just wasted my time. But I also, the lesson as well at the same time, is that being lazy is a good thing, because it gets you exercise. Well, depending on what lazy you are. If you're just lazy, like, oh, I don't wanna do this proactive thing that's good for me, then no, it's not good for you. But when you're too lazy to do something bad for you, so now we're talking. If you're too lazy to do a trivial task, and you replace that trivial task with a much more like effort requiring task, you're looking at like a very good and healthy, efficient use of your energy and day. Trust me. I'm just not gonna do this parry thing. Yeah, I feel like I've gotten this guy 50 times in a row. I don't really like play this mode. I don't like Hollow Zero at all. It's like my least favorite mode in the entire game. I think it's ass. Oh, 99. I love stunners. I don't know. I find it really annoying and boring. But hey, you know, I gotta do it at least every like 3 weeks at the very least. So, you know, there's a lot of rewards in this mode that I am not claiming, and I feel like it's hurting my stonks pretty bad. So I gotta you know, do this stuff at some point. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just grabbing like the Evelyn and Jufufu missions. Those exist, I think. Yeah. Today I was thinking, well, what if I streamed myself doing the 1.7 and 2.0 stories? I know. What if I did that? And it's kind of like a mixed bag, you know. When you stream story, usually it does really poorly because you're kind of just reading the dialogue that's happening, and nobody really wants to watch through that. There are ways that I could make it extremely entertaining and funny, but that would require the characters to actually be voiced and speak, and there's a lot of dialogue in this game that is not voiced, so I don't know how well that will work. I may wait for comments on this video to tell me, like, hey, yeah, I would watch you doing a 1.7 2.0 story, even if like 20% of it is just absolutely nothing happening. And I'm gonna need some third-party input on that before I really know if I want to waste my time and bandwidth on streaming the story. So that's a maybe for the time being. Maybe I get to feature the Fanta, the incredible grape-flavored Fanta on the stream. I think that'd be revolutionary. Or we could just not do it. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Oh, there's, I don't know, I know there's a thing in Genshin, or if you could like sign up to this Twitch event, and when you streamed on Twitch specifically, you could win like primo gems, which would be like polychrome in this game, if you streamed like a good amount and like a decent amount of viewers. And I used to do that on Twitch, but that doesn't exist for YouTube, and I don't know if Zenless also has like these like sign up Twitch events. I assume it does, but they're on Twitch, and I like only really do YouTube at this point. I do still have a Twitch, but I feel like I'm better off preserving it for other games because my entire audience is on YouTube right now, so it would be weird to like, oh yeah, I'm like the YouTube Haru guy, and Lycon guy, and Grace guy, and a lot of other things. I don't know, I'm known for a few things at this point. But then, okay, but guess what? Actually, this guy streams on Twitch because they will pay him more money if he goes to Twitch. Can you please use your EX? Thank you. I don't understand that one. She's weird. Oh, come on, Lighter. Use your entire energy meter. Of course you're blocking everything I'm doing. Okay. How do bosses get more annoying with time? That is something I don't really understand. How do bosses manage to get more and more aggravating every time we get a new one? I don't get it. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of wish I could get free money, free polychrome, from just playing the game on the stream, but you gotta be on Twitch for that, which is kind of unfortunate. I mean, say, but whatever, not much I can do about it, really. There really isn't much I can do about that. Who knows, maybe in the future they're like, oh yeah, YouTube? Yeah, YouTube, that exists. We should probably give people money for playing our game on YouTube too. And then they can also get free polychrome and pull for, who's coming next patch? What? I hate this boss. Yuzuhan, like Alice, and whoever the reruns are. I think it's Miyabi and Yanagi. Like, yeah, we should give money to people so we get less money from the video game by letting them pull more. And I just realized I have no chains left. Goddammit. You know, I should probably have spent some time between stuns getting these like arrows for Evelyn so she can do damage, but I don't know, man. It's whatever. And I think that's all the lore I have for today. I'll save some other lore for another time. Let me finish this mode first, because I feel like it would be an unsatisfying conclusion to the video if I... Oh my god. You know, trial characters are built so poorly. Like, what do you mean this Evelyn can't 2-rotate a 0-activity boss? How bad are your trial builds? Please, just let me finish my grind. I don't want to do this anymore. I love gameplay. Look at me, I'm mashing my keyboard. And that's fun. Alright, there we go. We did it. We beat the boss. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Because you should subscribe. I have a Discord. Go join that if you want to talk about random things. We have a channel. You know, we have a bunch of Zenless channels, but we also have like other Hoyo games as a channel, and we have like other games in general. If you don't want to talk about Zenless, that's fine. You can talk about your, I don't know, your business. I don't really care as long as it's within the rules and the terms of service. Join the Discord, have fun. I'm claiming my rewards. Yeah, that's all. See you guys. Oh, I hit AR 60. What? We did it. What do I get? I get 20 polychrome for that? What? What do you mean? I can't even refresh with that much.